there are 2 disadvantages and 3 advantages. I'll start with the disadvantages. One disadvantage is that it's complicated. So if you accidentally mess up when you're building it, it would be hard to figure out what you did wrong. So then there's another disadvantage, which is that when rotation doesn't go as far, running the motor small, which means you have to replace the batteries all the time. There are also some advantages. The one advantage is that it doesn't have a caster wheel, causing unbalanced friction away from the pivot point. The second is that the center of gravity is right in between the tank beds, which the center of gravity is an actual pivot point, so it turns it. And a third advantage is that there's more friction on the tank bed, so it can make more precise turns by stopping.
Do you want more than one?
Sure, let's do another one.
And in particular, if you can show us a mission that uses the light sensors, that would be awesome.
That one actually does. It goes forward until it sees that line. It actually, you might not see it, but it does turn very, very slightly.
Okay.
And then it goes forward. Actually, all the missions that I program, I use the light sensor because I like the light sensors.
All right.
I start out with I start out with a motor block. And then I use a light sensor, and so basically it'll go forward however many, and it'll see that, and then it'll turn degrees.
Sing out next time it makes a change. Say something the next time I know it's hard to follow quickly, but show us another mission and then say it just detected.
Let's show the one word.
Tsunami.
How'd you guys do
Let's
there?
just show finale.
Very good. Thank you.
This
Your
is the finale
argument.
one. Hang on. This is the tsunami, just all the lights, just all it. There we go. There's also other ones. The house mission only works 90% of the time. So maybe not even 90. We were actually still in the process of making it work consistently when we finished our last term.
Okay. We need excitement.
We may destroy some stuff in the game.
Okay.
Probably will. It actually did do the light sensor. So it
Okay.
just kept going into the turn.
Like that.
The one that uses the light sensor big time, actually will go after we have the truck. So I'm just going to take the truck.
Okay.
We have a mission that will get the truck back to base, and then this is the mission that we use after that.
All right. Please, that sounds good. Show us that.
This is one of our longest missions.
This is a big mission.
It's a funny one too.
We actually, at this point, we have the pets. We have all these little supplies.
Right.
Usually
And
hang the pets right here.
the pets right there. We put all the supplies.
Almost every time we did this today, it worked. The only time it didn't was the last time, and it got
Wait,
stuck.
don't do it. This is how we reset the gyro sensor because we obviously don't have our computer to reset the gyro sensor, so we just unplug it.
We made our own.
Put it back in.
We made our own my
Kinda
blocks.
tacky,
Where's the
but that's how it
forward?
works.
We're going to get to that in a minute. This,
All right.
While that's running, I can say something about the mechanical design. The mechanical design, how he ensures the stick growth is
See that?
thank you.
Goes back, sees it again.
Thank you.
stops.
Sees a white line.
Okay.
There we go.
And goes on.
Well, actually, first it does the sign,
Okay.
and then it
Anytime it does that,
Oh, okay.
tsunami waves.
Okay.
that was
All right.
Yeah,
That's
how
okay.
that works.
All right. Y'all are a very accomplished team here. We only have 10 minutes. Probably there's some very complicated questions we'd like to ask you rather than worry about, we can see that it was only one more tiny wave away from finishing. Who would like to come over here to the laptop?
That's me.
Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else? Do we have a one-person programming squad? Come on, come on.
Sam, you can come too. Basically, the way we divided our team up, we have an older group and a younger group, but we have four NXTs on the tanks and one EV3.
Okay.
So most of them work on the NXTs. So very few of us actually
Okay.
program this. We all do programming development. simple software.
No, it was
This
over there
is
with the
the
program.
UV software for this.
Yeah, that was
Do I, do I gather that you
Go
were
over
on
there
the
with them.
Lego League team last
Go
year
over there with
using
them.
NXT? Okay.
All of our first years except for Samuel. He was on the team last year.
Okay.
This is the
So
truck
how'd
mission.
you come up
This
with the
is what
idea
this guy programmed.
for the truck
It gets
instead
the
of the
truck
wheels?
and takes it back. We didn't show you that one. But that's what it does. It's the truck and brings it back to base. It also uses the gyro since you can do that.
Okay.
He prefers the gyro. I like the gyro better.
But the issue with the track design is, it gives it more grip.
The youngest is him. He's
Doesn't
in third
require
grade.
back wheel.
The oldest is me and we are in eighth
So you just
grade.
have a one
And
motor
the other ones are
putting
just-
in reverse maybe and one in forward.
This is the pet mission, which I showed you. It starts in the base, kind of lined up in a line with the pet mission. So I basically around the base, I made these, I call them parking spaces. And our front arm of the robot will actually fit like that.
I've never done
So the width of the front of the arm is 4 parking spaces. So usually where I start, for that one I start right here, for the tsunami one I start right here, and
I like
basically
the
that's
idea
where
of having a single attachment do so many different things. You see a lot of the other competitors, and the other lot of vehicles have
Left side, there
multiple
we go.
attachments and they spend a lot of time
And
changing over.
tell me some details about this orange block.
Do you have any other?
That orange block.
Tell me some
This
details.
is a weight.
Mhm.
Only the attachments are the pieces that go here to this piece,
Yeah.
and there's another one that's there's really no
Careful about leaning in here.
Okay.
Just lean in and flip over.
Would you compare
But,
show the red light out of the robot, it'll shine the red light and then
But
it'll
far
say
ahead
how
of
much
this
light is
machine.
actually coming back, so.
It also helps to get more stability if it's heavy because it'll
And
push
I
down.
use,
you know, grip even better. So that's the
black line,
Pinterest.
that's all I use, is the black line.
That's
Right.
Port 3 is what.
Now with these light sensors, you're programming it to
Very good.
find black
Very good.
or
Okay.
dark.
Where we find black, white, and all of
We have a meeting on Monday,
Okay,
and
pink,
that
yellow,
is from
whatever?
6
Yeah,
to
it
8.
came
The
with
first
check
hour
box, but I think
is
you
research
don't
and all
know
that,
the
and then if you
primary
have
colors
time,
maybe.
it's
Mainly
usually
black
like
and
an
white.
hour and a half.
Okay. We've only used white.
Last half an hour at the very end.
Okay.
That last
There's
half
a lot
an
of
hour
white.
is usually spent on the
Your
robot.
computer's
Then on
white.
Thursday, it's actually
I think we
optional.
used it right
You
here.
can come from 6:30 to 8 or whenever.
Okay,
you want.
that makes sense.
The place where we work is open like.
So you make no attempt to try the opposite.
So we
No,
basically.
we tried before and it
People
kind
that
of
program
just
most
really
of
awful.
Well, lights and
It's okay.
light fixtures are also so close to the surface that you
And the
can't
rest
go
of the
over
week,
there.
you've been having like
Hey, guys,
Saturday
please don't
practices
lean on the
and yes,
board too
that
much.
was
It's
those were like
just
4
on a
hours.
couple of
Last
songs.
4 hours, just yesterday we spent 7 hours on it.
Guys are the last team.
You did, I only, yeah, I spent 7
You
hours.
won't deduct any points.
As far as the supply truck,
But,
you go
no, I
from
think you
the
came up with a really interesting idea. How did you come up with the design?
That was me. Well,
By a kid?
well, we were trying to figure, we knew we were gonna get the truck and we were gonna carry it over
We got the
here.
EV3 kit
And
and
I
we
was
looked
talking to
at
Isaac
starting
and we were
line
talking about making like a
and
claw
we
to
thought
expose the
that
cars in and stuff. And I was just thinking, this is way too hard. We
Okay.
can't, this will be harder to aim, you
how
have to
big
aim it, you have to have all these
easier
sensors.
not
it's
designing
gonna
your
take a
own
long time.
Pinterest, but then
And then
whenever
I
you
just
start
realized
Pinterest
that,
built and some
what's the robot?
to make it easier.
The difference between Technic and normal Legos is that normal Legos are always even numbered. This is an even number amount. Technics always have an odd number. And so, but the way that this was built, Samuel built this once, this isn't even numbered. It is exactly 6 studs wide. That is the exact same amount of width the truck is, and the lights fit just perfectly in here to where it can be sitting there standing up. And so I thought,
That's what I'm
hey,
doing.
I'm gonna put this in here, I'm gonna see if it'll throw it. And so I set up the program and stuff, and it goes and works. And I'm like,
That's how we came up with the name Chuck, because the long name is Chuck, the truck's Chuck with the
Yes.
robot, and we call it Chuck for short.
Yes,
When he
sure.
came up with that, one meeting he was just
Nice.
like, Chuck, the
Takes a while
truck,
to
trucking
build.
robot, and we were like,
Yes.
oh my goodness, that's so
we
cool."
had to come up with a name.
We actually had to come up with a name that night, and we decided randomly, we were like.
So you had this attachment before you put
Yeah,
that supply truck
yeah.
in there.
This just happened to be like the exact size, and even like, since it's like this size, it's a little weird and stretched out because even right here it is like.
Yeah.
I don't know. A lot of our pieces are kind of like awkward. Like if you look at it from this angle, you can see that these are being bent and stuff.
Okay.
We use this arm for pretty much every mission. The only reason we have this is to do the tree branch, which we actually took off at the very end. If you look at how we were doing that. Yeah, we have this motor. It's a
The tree branch.
medium.
When we went to our scrimmage, we did the tree branch mission. And like on the last round, we hit the tree branch and landed on the power line. So what we did though, when we ran the program, instead of this like that, it bumped the tree branch off the power line.
But the way it does that, if we put it on repeat, we do the loop. We do the loop thing and then we do this.
Yeah,
For like a long
and
time.
we connected it to the house program so that when it did we do the house?
So you did a rebound.
Makes it.
But it didn't work
Pretty much.
because we were gonna the house program gets the house and it backs up in a curve. And we sent it to where they would hit the branch as it was backing up, but sometimes, but every time we did the branch, it always landed on the curve.
Okay. You still got the points with the rebound.
Yes, we did. Nice.
In a very general way,
Yeah.
how did y'all get things to be reliable?
They're not always. That's the thing.
I mean, you can't get it perfect. You can never get it
A lot
But
of
what tools in your kit did you
Once you get
use?
into
Talk to me about
further into
reliability.
your engineering
well, the tread they help a lot. Like
career, okay,
like Lou said,
you'll find
Isaac bought
sensors
this special Lego piece off
becoming
of
much
Amazon or
more
something,
important
and it was this big
feature
Isaac is
of
here.
ball
He's our
wedged
he's our
in there,
technical
and it would roll around. But the thing was that it would snap a lot, and it
developed
didn't always be
sensors
perfect.
for
And so
Siemens
you would turn like
for automotive.
that much, and instead it would go a bit farther.
And,
And so, but that
all
was
sorts
the
of
other road,
different
all the
kinds.
NXTs. But the whole time we had these,
When
and
you have
this
the
was just
2%,
had much better.
This is the basic design. We have had this design
efficiency,
for 3 months.
inaccuracy.
All the other
You're gonna crash
NXTs
the
change
tires.
constantly every single week. This is a very, very simple robot. If you look at other people's robots, they have all these different attachments to put on. The only attachments we have is this one, and then I'm sure you saw the other one that you said. This is all we have. This is all we take up to the table.
I'm worried about your robot.
Basically, the
Not
robot's
worried about
nothing
being
without
better versus
one.
anybody else out
I know,
there.
I like our robot because it's
Even-
simple, and I like
even
having a
with
good
just
foundation.
And Jackson actually
It's very
whipped this
reliable.
up
Just like it
today.
is with
He
sensors
made
like
this
this.
out of the
Okay.
blue. He's like, we need something to carry this supplies through.
Yeah, because
I have a robot that
There's
We
so
actually
much
were sticking
variation
them
that
in
can
the
happen over the course of
cab
the track.
truck,
The sensors
but then we got here and they were
allow
like,
you to
"Oh,
adjust
cool."
and
So
get
we
back
were
in
like,
line.
Jackson, make
I
us a
never remember
piece.
robot without
So we
any
just whipped
sensors,
this thing up
and it was very detecting
Yeah,
lines.
Yeah.
Well, then you're just going on time and distance.
Yeah, that's what we first started doing for a little while right now. But then this was better, a lot better.
About that, guys?
Well, when we did it yesterday, when we were running our timed runs, we estimated that on our timed runs, we got nearly over 250 points. Our first 2 runs today did not go very well, and our last run seemed like it was going well. We thought we were going to maybe get in the top 4.
Everything was going perfectly.
Give me a number.
Yeah.
We don't know. We didn't get
Okay.
paper, but the thing that happened was that when we practiced at our place, our airplane's broken, so we don't have it set up.
Okay.
So, but every time we ran it today, it flew it over the string. The string didn't interfere, but on our last run,
It was
it
because
went
we got
like
a penalty
this.
block.
Right.
The
And
penalty
it-
block, it tipped up, and so it like couldn't chuck it because it just fell over.
Okay.
So
Work on consistency, that has a lot of potential to get a lot of points.
All right. And I know some of y'all are 8th grades aging out of here, but the rest of y'all stay together. Stay together. Y'all have got to keep going with this, guys.
yeah, we can actually go another year.
So you're going to be a Flash or a Green Villain? Oh, never mind.
Where are you from, Spartanburg,
Yeah.
Greenville?
We're Spartanburg, okay.
Are you considering FRC in another year or so?
We want to stick with this.
Oh, okay. You're not an 8th grader. You're
Yeah.
7th grader.
No, we're 8th grade, but we're not 14 yet. Both of us are still 13. So we can still go on.
Okay.
So we could have this team.
Okay.
Another time.
You get our strongest encouragement.
Yes, thank you.
All right.
Good job.
Very good, guys. Very good. If you see a tall referee outside named Shaquille, tell him to come on in.
All right, we will. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Sam, put stuff in there.
Did you see that? I think that was the best of any of them.
Oh, Shaquille? Yeah, he wants to. Of all.
How'd it go?
You gonna leave this for us? Or you-
Way better than anything else.
Ours or yours?
I was in charge of Why didn't you get to explain my brick?
I know, dude. That was like the most impressive thing.